Like my colleague said, you go better, things will work out, right? But things will not work out if you are not, planning for it to actually work out for you. So it is better you just discipline yourself, set a goal, set a target for yourself, and then start your investment or savings. Because like one of my motto, I do say save now so that it can save you later. So that's it. Save now so that it can also save you later.
Ignoring risk protections. Some people would prefer to put their money where there are high risk investment, for instance, Ponzi schemes. These are major common goals, common mistakes, rather, that people make in terms of wealth creation. They believe that Ponzi schemes, if you put 1 naira today, it gives you 10 naira in the next 1 week. It doesn't work that way. Any regulated financial planning or wealth creation does not follow that kind of structure.
Hello, viewers. This is Webstage TV. This is a platform where we spotlight on the lifestyle, the challenges, the wins of captains of industry, content creators, professionals, where they share their experiences, how they are grading it out in real life. This is a place we share real stories from real creators for real growth. This is not a platform where somebody is coming to teach you how to become a billionaire, while the person is coming to the seminar ground with a bike or even on a foot. Today, by the special grace of Almighty God, today's edition is awesome. It is special in the sense that we are not just talking to one person today, we are talking to two of them. I have in our midst Dr. James and Miss Margaret. Dr. James and Miss Margaret, two people are welcome to the show.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
very much.
All right. Okay, Dr. James, I think I will start with you. Can you introduce yourself and your role with Leadway Assurance?
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Nestor. My name is Dr. James Achugamonya. I'm a financial consultant and advisor with Leadway Assurance. My role focuses on helping individuals, families, and business owners build structured financial plans that secure their future, protect their income, and create sustainable wealth over time.
All right. Miss Margaret, introduce yourself to our viewers.
My name is Margaret Debussy, and I am a financial consultant with Leadway Assurance Limited. So what we do basically is we help individuals, parents, families, have a life cover. We help them plan towards a comfortable retirement, and then we help them plan for their children university education, bearing the risk, with the benefits of risk protection and then wealth building. Thank you.
All right. Okay, Dr. James, I think I have to start with you. From your own experience, what do you think is responsible for most Nigerians avoiding or delaying, retirement planning? What do you think it is responsible for that?
Reasons over time that people are repeating or is the cause per se. So first is a lack of awareness. Many people don't fully understand how retirement planning works or why it is urgent, because pension is not a retirement plan. Secondly is present financial pressure. People are more focused on immediate needs than future security. Like they want what they need to solve now. They are not thinking about the future security, like a long-term planning or even a medium-term planning, but what they need now. Thirdly is mindset. There is a belief that things will soon somehow work out, or some one day it go better, the way the Nigerian accent uses. So, but mindset is everything in financial world and in money making mindset. But unfortunately, time is the greatest asset in financial planning. The earlier you start, the easier it becomes. Delaying retirement planning or a future planning of security is actually making it more expensive and more difficult later. You plan it late. Thank you very much.
All right, Miss Margaret, how do you think that young professionals can start building, their retirement plan area long? What advice do you have for them to start early? Because time is everything in what we are discussing about.
Yes, thank you. Speaking of time, I would say there's no early time or late time, no better time to start planning. Once you have the source for it, start immediately, right? I do say that in every 10,000 naira you make, try to save even as little as 100 naira. From every 1,000 naira you make, try to save as little as 10 naira. From that, you are building wealth. Accumulation of wealth does not start just like that. It's built up over time, right? So another thing is when they invest in knowledge, financial knowledge, you know what suits, best for you, for your pockets. You're not trying to achieve what someone's that probably earn above you. You're not trying to overdo it. You're trying to do, achieve a financial breakthrough through the little and the what you are able to access. And then another thing is discipline. I would say majority of we Nigerian youths or professionals lack discipline when it comes to saving or when it comes to building wealth, right? You just want to make that money, spend it on holidays, spend it, without thinking about the future. Like my colleague said, you go better, things will work out, right? But things will not work out if you are not, planning for it to actually work out for you. So it is better you just discipline yourself, set a goal, set a target for yourself, and then, start your investment or savings. Because like one of my motto, I do say, save now so that it can save you later. So that's it. Save now so that it can also save you later.
Okay, Miss Dr. James, sorry, Dr. James, sorry. When it comes to wealth creation and financial security, what common mistakes do you think that young professionals are making?
Okay. Um, like from what my colleague said, there is something she mentioned about which is financial discipline. Um, this is a very serious common mistake that people make in terms of wealth creation. It's not just about having a financial discipline, but the discipline of consistency. Consistency is more powerful than size. Even small regular contributions over time can grow into significant wealth. So, number one is lack of financial discipline. Number two is no clear plan or structure. When you receive your salary, how do you differentiate or set aside a particular amount to save your future, to save your wealth planning and your financial goals in this year? And number three is ignoring risk protections. Some people will prefer to put their money where there are high risk investment, for instance, Ponzi schemes. These are major common goals, common mistakes, rather, that people make in terms of wealth creation. They believe that Ponzi schemes, if you put 1 naira today, it gives you 10 naira in the next 1 week. It doesn't work that way. Any regulated financial planning or wealth creation does not follow that kind of structure. So having not a plan or structure is a very serious this thing. Then ignoring risk protection. Ignoring risk protection. Risk protection has to do with insurance, like Ponzi scheme that I mentioned. Ponzi schemes are not regulated, so it has a high risk appetite, which is not safe for your wealth or your finances. So that is where insurance come in, giving you the risk protection, the security you need in your finances. Leadway, as a body since 1971, has a very massive capacity in terms of wealth security over the years. The one of the oldest in terms of financial protection and security. So is not necessarily financial protection against risk is not necessary for the wealthy or so buoyant. Even as low as 10,000 naira, you can give it a financial protection. And last but not the least is the mistake of following trend instead of strategy. Let's say there is a trend that comes out. Yes, it's paying. You just dabble inside. When you dabble in the wealth, you dabble out with losses. So following trends instead of strategy. For instance, the seabeds that came out some time ago, uh, they are only registered with a corporate commission affairs, but they are not regulated by SEC, the Security Exchange Commission. So anything you invest in this country, it has gone at the days where you only check your CSE, check their SEC if they are regulated in SEC. That is how you know they are protected. So follow strategy, the strategy of checking if they are regulated. That if anything happens, you get your money back. So many people focus only on making money, but ignoring protection or protecting it. Wealth creation without protection is like pouring water into a basket. So let me leave it this way.
All right. Um, Miss Margaret, if I may ask, how does Leadway Insurance support, individuals or families, secure long-term financial stability?
Okay. Leadway as a company, what we do basically is that we emphasize on customer focused and personalized policies, right? We are more concerned about the convenience of the of our clients, of our customers. Why by what we offer is a risk protection service, right? Risk protection policies that has a life cover, asset protection, right? Disabilities and illness cover, right? So that one, we take the risk and then we protect our clients, our customers. And then one other thing is structured savings. From my previous talk, I said something about comfort of the client. When the client is comfortable, when our customers are comfortable, we have a structured savings for them, structured products like education plan. Is it that you go for an education plan for your kids, or retirement plan, which also help you to retire early, right? So these plans help. Aside risk protection, what other products do we give that would provide? I call something structured saving. Now, this structured saving, I'll categorize into two or three. Number one is education plan for your kids, right? And then the second one is retirement plan, which can help you retire early. Now, this children education plan, it's a plan that, okay, you as a parent, you would like your child or your children to study in a private university, or you would like them to study, abroad, or you want a better education level for them. You want a better education life for them. So that's one. The second one is, the retirement plan that helps you retire early, right? So we have structured savings whereby when you go through all these things, you're able to see that, okay, this is the one I want. This is the one I want presently. This is the one I should go for, And then one other thing that Leadway stand out with is that we have a reliable claim settlement and financial strength, right? Leadway has been in existence for over 50 years, and in this insurance company, we are number one. So we have a reliable claim settlement. We are known for our prompt, and fair claim settlements. And then we have a strong financial backing with, like I said before, over 50 years of operational experience. So one other thing I would like to talk about is that our financial discipline, right? We are helping our clients, our customers build a financial discipline life, a journey when through consistency, we have planned that there's no way you have to be consistent. It's only through your consistency we can know that you are disciplined. You really want to do this thing, and then long-term commitment to your financial goals. Because if you want to achieve a great financial goal, you have to it's not a short-term thing. You don't do it as let me just save within 6 months and collect my money sharp sharp. That's not you setting a financial goal, a future plan for yourself. So it is providing a long-term commitment to your financial goals for you, and then we help you reduce impulsive spending. You have a structure for your spending. You are not just overspending or underspending. You have savings, you are paying yourself, your money are structured. How you are spending, whatsoever you are doing with your income, it has meaning, it has structure. So basically that's how Leadway comes in helping our customers build their finances.
All right. Dr. James, you both work with the same company, Leadway Assurance. So I don't know if you have anything to add to what Ms. Margaret just said concerning how Leadway help individuals and families to secure their financial future. Do you have anything to add to that?
Okay. Yeah, there are quite numbers of points you mentioned. I think she was able to get a lot of points in that regard. So, in terms of what I am adding, she just mentioned most of them, but basically, is protection, savings, and investment plan. They have a lot of areas, departments to that. It depends on what a customer actually needs. We now tailor down what you is best for you. That's why we are consultants, right? We hold your hands to guide you through the best fitting financial capacity you need per time.
All right. Okay, Mr. Michael, somebody that is earning averagely, that sometimes some people will believe that what they are earning, that is not enough for them to start, saving for their future. So somebody that is earning averagely in this our economy, hard economy in Nigeria, what practical steps do you think the person can start taking in order for the person to secure his or her future financially?
Okay. Just a quick one. When you said average income, like, can you give me a figure?
Okay. I think in this country, anybody that is earning, let's say the minimum wage, I think our minimum wage is 70,000 naira. So somebody that is earning minimally, going by our minimum wage in this country, is it possible for the person to, plan for his financial future with that kind of amount?
Absolutely, yes. Somebody can plan very well with 75,000 minimum wage. Uh, there are 4 steps that it needs to be looked into. One is to create a budget and to track your spending. 2 is to build an emergency fund. 3 is to start a monthly savings and investment plan. And 4 is to get a basic insurance cover. So with 75,000, when you track the expenses you do per month regarding the kind of salary you earn, if you receive a salary of 75,000 and you can't track the expenses, you can't make plans. Anybody that can't track his expenses cannot actually set track of what he's spending on. So having to know the figure you have helps you to maximize your financial appetite. That's budget. Now, uh, creating emergency funds so that it is not that when you are making a planning for your finances, when emergency comes, you now go inside your savings. So it's important you have a set aside emergency fund as you spend. Thirdly is the monthly savings. That is what we are talking about in terms of planning for security or insurance. Let's say on a monthly basis, you are setting aside for Leadway, the minimum is 10,000. So somebody that is earning 75,000, if you remove 10,000 on a monthly basis, does it really affect the person, if I may ask?
It depends on the individual, you know. It depends on the
Okay.
individual.
Yeah. So you see why I said it boils down to tracking the spending. First is that is a practical time now. The steps has to do with practical now. Is tracking your expenses. Saying to yourself, I want to set aside 10,000 on a monthly basis. So with that 10,000, in a duration of 20 years, somebody can get up to uh, 4 million plus. That's as little as 10,000. And it's something that's worthwhile. And in Leadway, let me just take for instance, somebody that save 10,000 in duration of 20 years, and you got up
You see,
to 4
Michael,
million.
Dr. James, if I may ask, going by the economic situation of this country, do you think it is possible for somebody that is
Mm.
earning 70,000 naira to be able to pay his transport to work, buy, feed himself, do all the expenses he has to do for the month and still have up to 10,000 naira to spare? You think it is possible?
Like the truth is, the average Nigerian is below poverty level mitigation, right?
Yeah.
If you divide 75,000 by the dollar rate we have now, is not up to $70 in a month. It means that a person in Nigeria cannot boast of $2 per day. If we go by that calculation,
Yep.
it means we are living below $2 on a daily basis. So imagine where somebody is waking up doing kind of 9 to 5 job, but your worth is $2. No, it's a very strong
Equation.
challenge to
Yeah.
save.
Yeah.
Yes. So
Okay, now,
it
Dr.
is
James, you see, there's something you said that I love. You said
mm,
it is a practical, it is a practical aspect now. So, from your own
mm,
experience, what
mm.
amount do you think that somebody, somebody must be earning up to that before he can be able to at least start with this 10,000 naira savings you're talking about? Let us be practical now so that we know the exact people we are talking to. They will be hearing us. So that if somebody is earning maybe 70,000 naira, the person will know that it is not possible for him to make fit into what we are talking about. So let's be more practical so that somebody that people that are listening to us we learn practical lessons that will help them in the real life. What is the amount you think, the least amount you think that somebody can be earning and you'll be able to be making that 10,000 naira savings in a month? practically.
Yes, the truth is, there are 7,000. Let me tell you, 75,000 is a big money to some teachers in primary and secondary school. But you can also see that most of them also have insurance.
Yeah.
Most of them are earning below 75,000. They are pensioners and they have insurance. So you can't say if the person, somebody that is earning 75,000 in Nigeria currently is a rich man. To be sincere, if you go to different schools and you see how much they are earning, you will be marveled. I'm telling you the truth. So if you peg it at 75, believe you me, if somebody have a good financial management, you can actually set aside on 10,000 on a monthly basis to save it. If somebody that is earning 30,000, 35,000 in secondary school teachers can actually still set aside an amount. But because the um, poverty estimation in Nigeria is very high, it's also much advised for someone to have a backup business that he or she is doing, not fully dependent on just the 75,000. Have different areas of um, cash flow. There is something striking about that I learned about wealth. Um, I don't know if, let me share it. Okay, so in the Bible, let me use the Bible. The Bible in Ecclesiastes 11, it said, scatter your investments, make foreign investment, and invest in 7 and in 8. What that means is that God expects us to have at least 7 different investments that gives us cash flow.